Hello everyone, welcome back to Lean On Learning channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you certain tips on how to make your pivot chart look attractive. Okay, before that, if you're watching this channel for the first time, do subscribe the channel and do support the channel. Kindly share with your friends and family. Okay, now what are the two various options through which we can construct a pivot chart? The first option is whenever you have a pivot table, and if you are going to construct a pivot chart from that pivot table, then you will have an options tab. In recent versions, it will be analyzed. Okay, now under that, in the tools category, you will have the pivot chart option. Similarly, if you haven't so far constructed a pivot table but you want to generate a pivot chart directly, that can also be done. You have to go to the insert tab. Under that pivot table option, you can find out a pivot chart separately. So clicking pivot chart, you will get it will ask you where is the source data. So whatever procedures you adapted to construct a pivot table, the same procedure you have to adapt for constructing a pivot chart. So these are the two different ways through which you can construct a pivot chart. Okay. Now in the previous video itself, we have discussed about the basic ways through which you can construct a pivot chart. So what I am going to do is, with this as the pivot table, I am going to construct a pivot chart. I am choosing a column chart. I am giving a OK. Now immediately you will get the chart layout and the filter window. Now in the recent versions, you can see this, the filter window, it will be appearing in the chart layout itself. Now here I have applied location as a filter, so it is appearing under report filter. So whatever options you carried out using a filter button in the table, similarly the same thing can be done over here also. Okay, now let's move on how to change the design, how to change the layout of the pivot chart. Okay, now in the previous video we had a discussion on what are the options available in the format and how that can be applied to the chart. Okay, now today let's move into the design. You can see there are various chart similar to the table styles. We have chart styles. Okay, you can select whatever styles you are interested in. There are quite number of styles available under chart styles. If I am going to select this particular option, you can see the chart appearing in a black background. If you doesn't want it, you can move on to some other styles if you are interested in. Okay, right? This is how you can change the chart style. Similarly, you can also change the chart layout. Okay, now there are quite few number of layouts given here, based on which you can select the chart layout you are interested in. Okay, right now you can see here it is asking for an axis title. In the previous style it was not there, now it is asking for an axis title. The same layout options you can see under layout also, that will be still more helpful. And in the recent versions you can see a cross mark nearby the chart layout, and when you click that, all those options which is available under layout you can see in it. Okay, so you can see here there are axis, labels, insert. Okay, everything you can do based on this layout option. Okay, right, now if I want to give my chart a title, just click chart title under labels. Okay, you can see there are three different options. Even it is asking for more title options. Whatever is your convenience, you can give the border color, you can change the border style, okay, according to your preferences. Now if I want to give a chart title, you can see now I have selected about chart. Similarly, if you want to overlap the chart title over the chart area, that can also be done. Okay, right, if you doesn't want any chart title, just give none. Okay, now similarly you can also give axis titles. Here if you are having this axis title here, just double click it, you can edit it. Okay, now I'm deleting it. Okay, I'm going over here and I'm giving for vertical axis title. And it is also asking you how the vertical axis title should appear, whether it should be in a rotated form or in a vertical form or in a horizontal form. If I am going to give horizontal title, this is how my axis title will be. So I am writing as number of students. Okay, just double click it and you can edit it. So number of students. This is my title. Okay, now here also you can make change. Just double click it and you can make it as the year and month of birth. So you can also give titles to your axis. Similarly, if you want any changes in your legend, where should it appear? I doesn't want it on the right. Now it's actually right. I want at the top of the chart or at the left or either it should overlay. Now here I have selected at the bottom of the chart. Okay, you can see here legend at the bottom. Now if you prefer to be at the right, you can select again. So this is the way you can make changes using layout. Similarly, data labels. Now under the data labels, I have selected the center option. Okay, so all the data labels, it is appearing in the center. Now if I want above, that can also be done outside in. Okay, you can see that all these 1, 2 implies that in the month of October there is one candidate, one female candidate having her birthday in the year 1997. Similarly, these are there are 2 lines here intersected. Okay, now this is how you can give labels. Similarly, data table. You want the table exactly to be under along with the chart. You want the data table to get displayed. Just give show data table. You can see here the data table will be here. Okay, but it looks very clumsy, so I am just removing it. Okay, right, none. Just give none. Similarly, the grid lines. Do you want the grid lines or not? Now primary, I doesn't want the grid lines. Just give none. That's it. Right? Similarly, I doesn't want the primary vertical grid lines. Already it is none. So I am selecting it again none. So here we will not have any kind of grid lines. Okay. Axis. If you want to make any changes in the axis, that can also be done. If I am going to give none, you can see no axis will be there. No y-axis is there. No x-axis is represented here. Now I doesn't want primary vertical axis also, give none. You can see this is the way you can modify the chart according to your preferences. So you can even insert shapes, picture, text box, all these things you can do according to your preferences. Now you are going to analyze some sales data and you are going to show a trend line. That can also be done. You can select a trend line. It can be a linear trend line or a linear forecast trend line. That can be done. Now if you are adding a filter based on the legend you have, it will ask you whether I have to do based on female or male. Maybe in sales and all you will have region. Okay, so based on the region you can fit a trend line, or based on the salesperson you can fit a trend line. If I am going to fix it based on female, see here, now this is how it is moving down. Okay, that is how it is showing it. I doesn't want the trend line, I can just remove it. Okay, now you can make any changes you prefer in the chart layout. Now these are the options through which you can make your chart look attractive. You can give labels, you can select the position where the legend should be, what should be the style of your chart. Everything it can be done in a single click. Okay, so this is how pivot chart always helps us to make presentations more effective. Similarly, you can move the chart to another preferred location. Then you can just click move chart, you will find out. Okay, now you will find out a prompt in which you can select where your chart has to be located, and you can even change the name of the chart here. Right, it is marked as chart 1. You can have according to the way you prefer. Okay, now just click OK. Now whatever changes you are going to make in the pivot table source data, okay, that will also get reflected in the pivot table as well as in the pivot chart. But one thing which you have to take it into consideration is whenever you are making a change in the source data, you have to go to analyze and just click refresh. When you are clicking refresh, whatever changes you have made in the pivot table source data, that will refresh, and that data will be taken for the pivot table. So that's all for today's video. Do support the channel and do subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you.